Guys, so lovely to see you. Congratulations on the brand new record. Greetings from your hometown. Is it our hometown or is it your hometown?
It's a
Whose
great question.
hometown is
It
this
is.
sitting in?
It is.
The never ending question, I guess.
That's kind of the point. Honestly, the reason that we named it that was because it's about, our hometown, right? But also we travel across the country, across the world, and that's our gig, right? We're seeing different cities and experiencing different things and meeting different people. And we wanted every person to feel like this is about my hometown. And the songs have that same theme. It's
Yeah.
about just the connection points between all of us as human beings and what that feels like. Our experience walking to our favorite, coffee shop or ice cream shop, someone in, Melbourne or in India can have the same experience, just in a different place and time. And that's what connects us all.
Yeah, you're uniting the world one person at a time, I reckon.
One coffee shop or ice cream shop at a time. Yeah.
Exactly. When you're writing, I mean, you guys have been doing this for such a long time. How has the creative process changed from being literal teenagers to now grown men?
I think the writing process is still the same, but 20 years later, the landscape of music has completely changed.
Mm.
I think that's where you have to find ways to adapt and also just kind of roll with it. I think and when I say that, obviously, when we started, YouTube and MySpace were just getting off their feet, or off their web. And so I think the idea that for us now, it's like you have TikTok and I don't know. I think Elon Musk is bringing back Vine. I don't know. I can't keep up, but there's things that are happening so often that ultimately you just kind of go, "What? How can we create and keep up?" And I don't think we try to chase anything. We try to be authentic to who we are and let the music speak for itself and really create stuff that we're proud of. And this album, like it speaks to that journey of 20 years and nods to a lot of the early days of what people I think fell in love with the Jonas Brothers and what we were creating, and now fans that have kind of joined along the journey. So I don't know. I was trying
Yeah.
to answer it in a way where I just made a bunch of stuff that it all sounded
No,
good, right?
Yeah.
it was perfect. It was
Yeah.
perfect. You're still number one. Still number one, guys.
Still number one.
Oh,
There's,
wow.
you say that about, you've still got that same sound, and you definitely do on this album, but I'm hearing there's so much. Like, we were talking to someone the other day about how music is now just building blocks. You're using building blocks from other songs. Like, not that it's necessarily copying, but there's such an 80s feel to this album to me, especially like Love Me to Heaven. It's giving this running through the streets, going to tell the person that you love them. It's raining. Sorry, that's my dog. It's raining
Oh, yeah, I was
outside.
saying, new character unlocked.
Yeah.
And he yawns when you're talking about our album, which is well,
He's leaving.
no, yeah, he's like, I'm over this. I get
Done
it.
with this.
Yeah.
More of a big time Rush fan.
Yeah, he doesn't like to watch the 80s rom-coms with me, so he's gone. Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting this real 80s feel to it as well.
Yeah, I mean, part of what we wanted to do with this album is definitely touch on some of our early musical influences. So there's the Bee Gees song, it's called No Time to Talk, but we basically sampled Staying Alive, which is a song that we love and grew up, singing in the car with our dad. And then something like Love Me to Heaven has that 80s almost, Bruce Springsteen, John Mellencamp feel
Yeah.
to it. And it was, something for us that I think was important to include some of the early influences and also stuff that I think really complements our sound and kind of where we are as individual artists and creators, but also as a collective.
There is a very strong through line of Australia in the Jonas Brothers story. Obviously, the reunion and the documentary were very heavily centered around Australia. And now you've got Bee Gees, who have Australian lineage, and Dean Lewis on this brand new album. What is this Australian connection for you guys? It continues to be so strong, it seems.
We're low key obsessed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trying to get that citizenship,
I'm trying to get out of here.
Just kidding.
Oh,
We
you're
saw the
welcome here.
We
Can
saw
you
the
blame
no-go
us?
zones.
Help us, Australia, please.
Why not? We can make it happen. I don't know how, but we can try.
Come here anytime. I mean,
No,
and
hey.
the other beautiful thing about this connection to Australia, I was at the Jonas Brothers All Singing, All Dancing 40 song extravaganza last year, which was just the
Yes.
most beautiful
In Sydney or Melbourne?
experience. I was at the Sydney show.
Oh,
Um,
awesome. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, it was an absolute ball, and it was a beautiful reminder of the legacy of this band so far, and seeing fans there who grew up with you and are still with you, but also new fans come through. What do you just talk to me about legacy for a second and what the legacy is that you've built for this band over 20 years, because that arena was packed and everyone loving every single song, including the solo work as well. Yeah, what is it about this legacy that you've built that really sticks out to you?
Thank you, Nick. I think it really comes to our fans. I mean, it comes back to our fans. I mean, we owe them so much. They've supported us through separate solo careers, our journey, even as like watching from things when we have maybe even felt like we missed the mark musically, or we've had moments where we felt like we were trying to figure out navigating our relationship as brothers and being patient and even being patient to come and play Australia. It took us almost 20 years to get
Yeah.
there to play a concert together. And it was so beautiful to see so many people show up and know these songs and have these stories. Met so many incredible fans in Australia that were like, whether it was like, I fell in love with your music, or found your music last year, or it was like, I've been a fan from day one. This is my first concert. Or have flown across the world to be able to see you live. Like that's what it is. That means we're so grateful. We do not take it for granted. We understand the time and the money and what it is like for somebody to be a fan of an art. We're fans of musicians and bands and artists, and to go out there and see that concert, even just to go down 30 minutes to your local venue and watch a show, it's still expensive and takes a lot. So we appreciate it and we love them and we can't wait to go back to Australia and play more.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so glad. Um, the thing we were obsessed with and we were fixated on for multiple weeks earlier this year was Jonas Con.
Yes.
Just as a concept, incredible idea.
Yeah.
And it became a real staple of our show following the saga of Jonas Con over many weeks.
I love it.
Yeah, what was that like, and what is it like now taking it around the country with fucking all American rejects as well? And is it Boys Like Girls also on the tour?
They are. It was just starting with Jonas Con. It was an incredible celebration and an amazing way to kick off this 20 years, that we've been doing this and doing it in our hometown, in our home state of New Jersey, and doing it across the street from MetLife at this giant mall that's there, the American Dream, which was wonderful. But then just being able to celebrate like so many memories and so many different, things that we've been a part of as brothers, and just being there with the fans and celebrating them who had been through it all with us. It was incredible. And
But it's, completely absurd.
Yeah.
It's like the whole
Yeah.
thing. To
That's
your
why
point
we
is,
loved it.
yeah, that was part of the whole reason,
we were like, is this insane? Should we be doing this? But I'll tell you what I felt emotionally that day, just getting to look around and see, how many people showed up and were just being kind to each other
Mhm.
and, are from different parts of the world and have different life experiences, but all connect on this one thing. And
Wow.
like in a time when, I think we all need to just feel a little more like joy. Like it was a really euphoric and wonderful day. And so we were, it didn't take much to convince us to say, let's take this very absurd, insane thing on the road with us. And so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, but it shows just how passionate you guys are about your fans, because what an incredible experience for those people that were able to make it there too. And that's, there's not a lot of artists that still do this in this day and age. So you should be very proud.
Thank you.
Thank
That means
you.
I'm very hopeful that we can not only get back to Australia and play some more shows, but bring a Jonas Con with us when we come.
Let's do it.
Well, we'll be there front and center, so don't worry.
If you need a shopping center for it, a shopping mall, my hometown is home to what was once the largest single level shopping center in the Southern Hemisphere. It's called Erin Affair. You can have it. I've decided. I have no ruling over that, but you can do it there.
We're
Perfect.
going to be there.
I love that. Greetings from your hometown is out by the time this interview airs anyway. Thank you so much, Jonas Brothers, for jumping on our show. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you guys. It's
Thank you.
really fun.
Thank you guys.